Hello guys, this is Rain from Cartoon Theory, and today I'm going to be explaining how KRILLIN from DBZ is possibly the best fighter among the whole Z Fighter roster. Before I start the theory, get something out of the way. The theory isn't that he's the strongest fighter, because obviously he's not. He's not as strong as a Super Saiyan, and this is shown time and time again in the show. He's not as strong as a Super Saiyan at all. I'm saying he's the best fighter. What that means is that he has the best fighting style, and due to this, he can hold himself. He can hold his own in a fight with like dozens of other people that some of the Z fighters couldn't hold their own against. So let's start. As we all should know, before Dragon Ball Z, there was just Dragon Ball. In the original Dragon Ball show, a lot of human characters were important and could actually do a lot of damage. They were even comparable to Goku, such as Yamcha, and they could do damage to the enemies they faced. Pretty much, they were able to hold their own in the fight. But once DBZ came around, the enemies' power levels like just escalated out the charts. Like everybody couldn't do shit. Like Goku just like quickly rose as the strongest of the group by far due to his Saiyan heritage, and only the Saiyans and Piccolo like were put on top and became the main cast. While others such as Yamcha and Yajirobe and even Tien were placed at the bottom. Yeah, in the first season of DBZ, it's when the Saiyan comes. The Saiyans come, which is the first major encounter the Z fighters have. As we all know, Goku was training in the Snake Way. He went on the path of Snake Way, and then he went to King Kai's. I think that's what happened. He started training there, and while he's coming on his way back, Krillin, Piccolo, and Gohan had to face up against the Saiyans. I think Yamcha's there too. Yeah, Yamcha's there too. It's very important. Okay, so the Saiyans get there, and then Nappa, while they're fighting, he plants the Cybermen warriors. These things are like little green, yellowish, like blobby, like skinny ass things. They look like fucking, what's the guy's name from Lord of the Rings? Schmeagol. That's what they look like. So one destroys Yamcha with one attack, but Krillin manages to fight off 3 of them, and he destroys all 3 of them with one attack. Until the fourth Cyberman sucker punches him, and that's when he gets there. Then after all the Z fighters have thrown everything at Nappa, Nappa's still standing there unscratched. But then Krillin takes it upon himself to throw his destructive disc that Nappa was going to take until Vegeta realized that the blow was dangerous, and he's like, Nappa, no. So yeah, Nappa realizes how dangerous the attack is just in time for him to escape the blow with only a gash on his face. Here's the clip, guys, in case you wanted to see it.
Here, catch! Play catch, huh? Why not? Nappa! Don't touch it!
Alright, now had the attack landed, it would have killed him for sure. He would have died. It would have been done for Nappa. And Krillin was the weakest fighter left. Yet he came so close to taking out Nappa, who was like 20 times stronger than him with one blow. And he was the only one to draw blood, other than Goku. So then the Frieza Saga comes, and Krillin is shown as the weakest human, other than Bulma on planet Namek. But does this stop him from holding his own against guys that he knows are 100 times stronger than him? No. He eventually dies, but it's to Frieza, who until now is known as the strongest person in the universe. Plus, his death wasn't even pointless. Before his death, he managed to cut off a part of Frieza's tail, which is way more damage than Vegeta, Piccolo, and Gohan did combined. He is then resurrected later by Goku, and all is very good. Everyone's nice and dandy until the androids show up. This is when Trunks comes in. The androids are way stronger than Frieza. They're like 10 times stronger than Frieza, and they obliterate like everybody in their path. And Krillin knows darn well he's a puny human, But does he use that as an excuse? No, he doesn't. He doesn't use that as an excuse to stay home and watch the action on TV like everybody else in the show. That is a human, at least. Flash forward to the Cell games, where Cell, who keep in mind, is a robot that is derived from all of the DNA of the Z Fighters. And for this reason, they all get their ass handed to him because Cell knows their fighting techniques, which renders everybody's fight useless. They can't fight him because he knows how to counter everybody. The only reason Vegeta and Trunks can hold their own is because they train like really fucking crazy for the fight, while Krillin didn't train at all. Then when Cell gives everybody a chance at the Cell games, everyone is given a chance to train. Therefore, Krillin is able to beef up his fighting style and he can fight. So Cell goes nuts when Gohan won't transform and he creates a half a dozen Cell Juniors, and Goku, Trunks, and Vegeta straight up get destroyed. Even in their Super Saiyan forms, they get fucked up in their Super Saiyan forms. Now keep in mind, that's like way stronger than Frieza, and these things are stronger than Frieza. And Krillin manages to fight off one of them. He manages to keep even with one of those Cell Juniors, while Goku's getting his ass handed to him. Like, Goku's like known as the strongest character in the whole DBZ series, and he's getting fucked up by little like blue Cell Junior, and Krillin's managing to fight it on his own. And he would have won the fight had he not been able to go check up on Goku. He had to go check up on Goku, dude. Like, imagine that. He had to check up on like the strongest person in the show. Alright, so at this point, Krillin, who is a human, keep in mind, manages to hold his own against a creature that kicks all of the other Z Fighters' asses. There's also a moment when Krillin splits Boo in half with his Destructo Disc. That would have ended the Boo saga right there had Boo not been able to regenerate. Well, that was the theory, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Next week I'll be explaining how the SpongeBob series is actually just like an allusion or a reference to the 7 Deadly Sins. My friend told me to do this theory. I've not read it before, so it's gonna be really cool to have a new theory I haven't read. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, support me by clicking that subscribe button and liking this video. Feel free to comment on my videos as I need the feedback, and go ahead and give me hate comments too. Those help as well. So thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Thanks.